To be confused with Bill Murray.
Haircut not to be confused with Dan Aykroyd. All right. I'm here with Drew Murray. We're talking about Resistance, the hottest game that you need to be playing, the best first-person shooter. I call it the best because it sells me. I'm not into first-person shooters, and Resistance is the only first-person shooter I will play religiously. So let me tell you, much love. You guys do it so well.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
No,
you
thank
showed
you.
Me from the first game, and now I'm like die-hard Resistance. I love the story. I love the action. You gotta tell me what's happening this time around.
Bigger, better story, bigger, better action, man. We got a couple of years after Resistance 2 ends. Starts off kind of slow. You're hiding from the Chimera. They've basically won the war at this point. But pretty soon you bust out. It ends up being a sort of a what I call a post-apocalyptic buddy road trip across America as you travel from Oklahoma to New York City. Got a lot of new guns, a lot of new enemies, weapon upgrade system, whole new revamped multiplayer mode, and I think it's going to blow people away.
And that was what I noticed. Basically, in the trailer, it kind of gives you that feeling that, you know, like the world has changed and you're basically trying to survive.
Yeah.
You're sitting there, and the first initial trailer, you're on the train with a whole bunch of people, and you're seeing, you know, the chimeras just marching around everywhere. I thought that was such a gruesome, but at the same time, cool experience.
It's a dark game. It's certainly at the start. Actually the whole game. It's a bleak game. You know, you start off having lost the war, and it feels like you're just losing battle after battle as you go through the game.
Wow.
It's pretty harsh. I mean,
that is harsh though. Like after Resistance 2, you figure it's gonna go uphill as far as story. I mean, I guess it all falls down to the fact that we lost a hero, a beloved hero. R.I.P. Nathan Hale.
Nathan Hale, yeah.
R.I.P. man.
You actually playing the Joseph Capelli, the man who shot and killed Nathan Hale in Resistance 3. Really? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was
one of the other Sentinels.
Yeah,
exactly.
That was hot.
And it's a much more personal story. You know, there's no military left. There's no government. You're just trying to hide out with your family. Unfortunately, you get discovered. Dr. Malikov from Resistance 2, the Russian scientist, comes back. And you and he ends up being the two of you traveling across the United States to try to get to New York, where he claims he has a plan for closing the wormholes that's connecting you, the Earth, and the Chimeran planet.
Yeah, I mean, so basically, this is essentially a second chance to, turn the tide of war.
Always a chance for redemption, right?
Exactly.
Always a chance to grab victory from the jaws of defeat at the last moment.
Exactly. I mean, the one thing that I peeped about Resistance 2, that I hope you bring this element to Resistance 3, that there was some scenes where it got kind of creepy. Like there was the tunnel scene where you're walking through a tunnel and it's pitch black in Resistance 2, and you see a whole bunch of these tall chimeras just running at you.
The Grims, coming down,
It was like charging at you, like, oh! You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that you bring that element back. That out of nowhere creepiness. Same thing with the chameleon ones. They were, I mean, you just hear boom, 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 boom. Next thing you know, you got chameleon on you. So I hope you bring that element.
We definitely bounced around from the high action. Some definitely some of the scarier, creepier horror elements as well, and just I think that the whole team, particularly the environment team, actually the whole art team, environment team, the animation team, the effects team, really built an interesting world that is being transformed by the Chimera. They've won. They're making it colder. Things are flooding. It's snow and ice are in places they shouldn't be. Some Chimera plants are starting to grow around in different places.
So the actual climate of the world is becoming Chimera.
Yeah, exactly.
Chimera
They're trying to terraform it.
And that's crazy. And also, I'm noticing that this time around, because the main character, he's not infected, he's a human, so there's no health rejuvenation.
Nope, it's back to health kits, which is it's interesting. It's something that we felt was right for the franchise. It feels right for the themes of like never quite having enough resources, never always looking for that next health pack, that next pack of ammo. But it's crazy because there's a lot of kids who grew up playing now Halo 3 or Modern Warfare don't know what health kits are. We had to teach them. We had to teach them
what health kits
yeah.
are. Oh, what the hell is a health kit?
Exactly. Yeah.
And as far as multiplayer, I don't know how much you can tell me about multiplayer, but I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be over the top. I'm assuming it's going to have co-op online, and we're going to have a co-op like multiplayer as well as like jump in, jump out.
We're going to have back like Resistance 1. We're going to do co-op through the campaign.
Yeah.
We got 2-player co-op, split screen or online, and then competitive multiplayer. We're going to do our big mantra was player choice.
Yeah.
And so we've got all the weapons from the single-player campaign, all the upgrades for the weapons from single-player campaign, all the grenades from single-player campaign, plus a bunch of both active and passive abilities, like active things where you can trigger them, like being able to deploy what we call doppelganger. There's a hologram of you shows up next to you, or being able
That's crazy.
Being able to drop a turret or a radar decoy, and then more passive things that are always on, things like your reload's a little quicker or your sprint duration a little longer, and rather than sort of setting those up as saying like, if you want to play sniper, this is a sniper class, this is your grenade, all mix and match. And so you can build the loadout, whatever loadout you want to build that fits your play style, fits the map you're playing, and the whether you're playing like deathmatch or a more objective-based mode. Endless combinations to experiment with.
And you know, that was the thing that I noticed about Resistance. Like, I don't think a lot of people focus on, but this is a game that takes place back in, like, this is an alternate timeline.
Yeah, this is in, I think, 1954 we are here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're actually changing the world as far as timeline, because alien technology is also increasing human technology, because as I saw, now in this game, we have the abilities as humans to put on goggles to look through walls too, right?
You got the auger scope.
The auger scope,
you zoom in with that and look through, and you can. That's the auger, the gun that shoots through walls. So we highlight both your friendlies and enemies, and just all the guns that we pulled from the previous games. Just trying to improve, just trying to make them more easy and more fun to use, and got a lot of new guns as well.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. You giving this interview, yo. Fight back. Get resistance. You gotta fight. All right? It's the human race. It's our children. You have to fight for our children. You have to fight for our children.
Gotta fight. September 6th, North America.
North America. There we go. Yeah.